Welcome back to Yessah Travels. Today we will be exploring Roaring Camp Railroads. Hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Roaring Camp Railroad runs one of the last steam trains in America. Built in the late 1800s, designed for steep, winding logging railroads. The tracks were hand-built in the 1960s using old methods. The engines still run on wood-fired steam power. This ride is about an hour long from Roaring Camp Railroads to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Enjoy the video.
Does it work? It does, wow. Usually the microphone doesn't reach this far. Good morning, everybody. I'm your conductor, Charlie. Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming on. So I want to make you aware to keep you safe. Like, don't touch the plants. Seriously. 95% of the plants you can grab from this magical train are magical plants, and will leave you with a magical rash that might magically spread to your entire body. Magically. Of course, this magical plant I'm referring to is known as poison oak, ladies and gentlemen. Poison oak is no joke. That's just a souvenir you don't really want to take home. So please keep your hands, feet, children, and face inside the rail cars at all times. If you're going to walk around the train as we're cruising on down the line, which is totally fine to do, please do not linger on the crossover bridges that go from rail car to rail car for any longer than it takes you to go from rail car to rail car. Please limit your time on those crossover bridges. Use them efficiently. Are unpredictable in general, therefore must be on your lap and under your full control the entire trip. Good luck. And the green buckets throughout this train are for your trash. Don't throw your trash on the floor, that's terrible. Littering's for losers. Please use limited green buckets for your trash. Our train is now entering a very special location, known as big trees. These big trees around you are known as sequoia sempervirens, and yes, this is all old growth. Of course, we know these trees as the coastal redwoods. Pay close attention to this piece of property because this is the only piece of property in this entire valley that wasn't clear cut. That's why we call it big trees. There's a coastal redwood tree out there known as the Hyperion Giant. It is the tallest tree known to man. It measures over 382 feet tall. That is taller than the Statue of Liberty and the pedestal it's standing on. Now with the redwoods having the abilities to get so incredibly tall, you'd think they have some nice deep roots on them to keep them from falling over, right? Makes sense. Well, they don't. The roots of redwoods only really go down about 8 to 15 feet, that's all. Those roots then turn up towards the surface of the forest floor and then spread up to 200 feet in every direction around it, interlocking with all the other trees around them as well. And this makes a decent foundation for these incredibly tall trees to hold on to the dirt with. Now remember, as we're cruising through the woods, if you see anyone staring at our train, you might want to stare and look at it. Make it feel like it, give a nice happy way. Because remember, people love living and people who are living for them love living in trains. It also works for clothes. It's a fabulous opportunity to practice your queen. Now in a moment, we're going to cross the San Lorenzo River to a different piece of property. You may notice the redwood trees over there a little bit skinnier. That's because this next piece of property was completely clear cut by 1907. But it's kind of hard to see the damage today, and that's because the amazing coastal redwoods actually get most of their height in only the first 100 years of their growth. After that, coastal redwoods just kind of get fatter. Sounds familiar, huh?
This time.
Now try to find a spot on the left side of this train for this view coming up. There's a lot of room on this train, so feel free to spread out a little bit. That's not always the case here. The second train will be departing at 4 o'clock. Your ticket says which trip you bought. We generally board these trains at least 15 minutes before their scheduled departure. So I'll usually open up the boarding gate, only one of them. At either 11:40, 11:45, around that time, or 3:40 or 3:45. We got an alarm app on our phone, it really helps us set them off, because it's too easy to get carried away standing in line for a corn dog at the boardwalk for half an hour missing your train. Departure means that's the time we leave. We leave at 12 o'clock sharp and 4 o'clock sharp. Please don't show up at 4:01, or you might just see the end of the train in the distance. Like the airport, or Caltrain, or Park, or even worse, McDonald's breakfast. They don't wait a minute either. It wouldn't give you a McGriddle, it was terrible. Really not home. Now when I'm boarding the train, I usually only open up one boarding area. That's so I can check tickets as people get on. Because we're going to be standing in front of the boardwalk there. There's going to be a lot of people thinking this is some sort of fancy boardwalk ride. I don't want them to get on the train. They get stranded at the belt. So just look for a little sign that says boarding here somewhere along the length of the train. That's where I will be boarding the train. Either at 11:40 or 3:40. For the 12 o'clock or 4 o'clock departure. Our train is just about to cross Highway 9 here, by the way. And as our train crosses Highway 9, you see anybody patiently waiting for our train to go by. Give them a nice happy wave. Try to cheer them up a little bit. Because you'd be surprised how angry people get. It can take 35 seconds of their life with a passing train. They're getting guy, he is not waving. Lexus, the Bronco waved. Only one Grumpopotamus over there. How about this blue Nissan? They waved. Silver Lexus. Ooh, he's having a bad morning. Hyundai's waving. Ram, they're totally waving. How about this Honda? Oh, good to see you, buddy. And the Toyota. Wow, only 2 Grumpopotamuses this morning, ladies and gentlemen. That's rare. Video record. Alright, if you're absolutely terrified of heights, I don't suggest looking off the sides of this train for the next 2 minutes. Our train will now be crossing the 70-foot tall Powder Creek Trestle, viewable from both sides of the train, because it's a bridge. That's how that works.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah. But hopefully the sun should come up.
Yeah.
Usually the sun comes up like 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Like clouded, like the morning sun.
Yeah.
Inside of this train, you may see a lovely lady waving at you from Vernon Street. If you see her out there on the street, give her a nice happy wave back. We're all keep you on. Because that's my wife Taylor, coming up on the left. Let's see if she's out there. She usually likes to wave at all my trains. Yeah, there she is. She's awesome.
Just rush.
I won't really kick you off, don't worry. Hi, honey. Oh, you got your banana slug slippers. Awesome. Nicely done. We got those. Now on the right-hand side of the train, be on the lookout for llamas. That's right, llamas. Coming up on the right. Look for those lazy llamas. Sometimes they're lying in the shade. Although everything's been shady right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I see them. They're right there.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, get it.
Right behind this train. Oh, there's another one right there. Right. That's rare, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the industrial part of Santa Cruz. Brace yourself to hear the letter Q on the horn, like 4 times in a row. Now in a few moments, our train will be entering a 900-foot-long tunnel. As our train enters and passes through the 900-foot-long tunnel, please keep anything of value inside the edge of the rail car. This tunnel we're about to enter was dug way back in 1878 by hand. It's mighty close to the side of this train. So once again, please keep anything you value inside the edge of the rail car as we pass through the 900-foot-long tunnel. This includes your hands, your feet, your face, your children, your elbows. Once again, please keep anything you value inside the edge of the rail car as we pass through the 900 off to the right, just before we enter the tunnel, you'll see a church. We actually pass underneath that church's parking lot. That's Mission Santa Cruz up there. In 1878, cars weren't really a thing, were they? No, they weren't. Want to know what that parking lot we passed under used to be? Ew. Don't worry though, it was assumed in 1890. At least that's what the newspaper said. But you still may want to take a seat or at least hold on to something before we enter the darkness of the night. It's a long time.
Actually, the temperature.
Yeah.
Because is it because we're next to the coast or like right?
I
next to
think
the
so.
beach?
I think it's like the humidity, you know.
Right, like you get like a little breeze.
You know, and maybe like the trees give more oxygen, right? Like that whole like fresh stuff.
Very uncommon practice these days. A little bit further down the street on the left-hand side, we have some ancient crossing devices known as wigwag signals. Is Ellie out there? Hey, there's Ellie. At the yellow house. The dog Toad. And her mom. Hey! Good to see y'all. Pretty classic train stuff. You always see them in cartoons, like Looney Tunes, or old movies,
What was
portraying
it?
the old
What
movies.
was it? What was it?
Wigwag signals coming up on the next
Wigwag.
2 streets on the left. Check them out if you want. Pretty neat.
Oh, like these. Oh,
Those old ones.
Because of that, they made a special train. They're out here 11 o'clock at night last night. I'm surprised we don't have more angry neighbors coming out and shaking their fists at us. But because of that,
Seems like everybody
this
here in
train
Santa Cruz
got
is like all
turned
nice.
one extra
Right,
time.
like the vibe show. Like
This
when-
train is actually completely backwards to how we normally run it right now. So we're going to use the what? What? Well, it's how you make a 3-point turn with a train. So instead of turning the whole train, like we normally do up here, we're actually going to put the locomotive on the other end. So we're going to pull up here and then we're going to stop. The locomotive will then disconnect from the end it's currently on. And it's going to go around a giant triangle of tracks around us and hook into the end of the train. And then we're going to push this train into the boardwalk backwards. Now we normally go to the boardwalk backwards. Because entering the boardwalk, as we're about to be doing, we're going to be going with the flow of traffic down a one-way street. It's usually a little easier, so we normally like to back in. But later, once this train leaves the boardwalk at, what times? 12 o'clock sharp and 4 o'clock sharp, we then get to go against traffic on a one-way street with a train in front of the boardwalk on a Sunday. Yeah. kind of helps to have the big loud locomotive on the front of the train when we do that. People kind of get the idea and get out of the way a little quicker than usual. So right now our train is stopping because our tracks are lighter for the normal way we do it. So our fireman Jason is hopping off up there. He's going to change the switch. Our train's going to pull forward into the giant triangle of train tracks.
The last time when we were doing the
Oh wait, was that? Dang, that's a long time, bro. We can just rent places over here.
It will be gone by then. Right?
It will?
Yeah, probably. No, let's go through the rest of it.
Look at that bicycle sign.
I know, that's why well, I can't do it.
The bicycle sign. Be careful, you might trip on your bicycle.
Oh, really?
And your person's like, because it goes back and forth, so. Oh, a half price RV. What? It said half price RV. Oh, maybe.
No, because I was only 12. They're getting a ticket.
Oh, for the
Yeah. Oh, like yeah, for the that's the ticket booth. Because I feel like I just wanted to have a bag for myself. Yeah. I didn't want it to have cost like that. Was it okay? I didn't know they was smart. It is like horrible. Yeah. It's like the end of it. all the way out. We were ever 14. I could get out
I knew it would be.
Yeah, bro.
Sun's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns out.
Facts. It's gonna be nice. And we got everything we need, basically.
Daddy, are we going to the beach? Right now? And Mom comes? On Wednesday?
Bro, it's perfect.
Like, all right, shot. Well, 5 minutes in, and we lost your shot.
Yep. Dang, the funnel cake is closed.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel fun with Yessah Travels.